You ready to start?
I am ready to start.
All right.
So let me delete this file so we can start from the beginning.
All right.
Now that I have a controller that has functioning diagonals. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So again, this is basically The Princess Bride meets The Legend of Zelda. So we're going to see two different types of dialogue in the game. We'll see some dialogue with black boxes at the top, and that'll be the dialogue of these characters we're seeing right here. And then there will be dialogue with a white background at the bottom, and that'll be dialogue from the story characters. And the dialogue, just like in The Princess Bride, the dialogue of the grandkids and the grandfather can impact the story in some ways that we'll see. But really, it doesn't have that big of an impact because we just kind of mash through the text and take the first option because it generally tends to be better in the cases where that happens. But it's kind of cool. And so, as I was mentioning before, it's a very special day for Lily. She is, it's not her birthday. Instead, she is going to be knighted. So she overslept and was late, but she still managed to get there, before she was too late to miss out on the opportunity. So,
Fortunate for her.
yes. So now we get this really cool sword and shield. And the wizard Crocus is blessing the knights. He doesn't look too evil or anything, right? He's probably never going to figure into the story, right? So now we got sent on a mission to basically, there's an infestation of rats in the basement of the castle. So since we're a new recruited knight, obviously it falls to us to play exterminator. So
I like that gasp.
yeah. So it's basically just like the tutorial dungeon. It's a real pretty short dungeon, kind of introducing you to the mechanics of the game. We get this potion. It's technically a safety, but there's one boss a couple bosses that are kind of tough, and so I like to have it as safety for when I could die otherwise. So.
And it wouldn't be an RPG if you didn't have to clear out some rats somewhere.
Right. All right, so... Okay, teaching us about the roundhouse strike there. That was kind of a trap room where you have to take care of all the enemies before it lets you pass. Oof. Okay.
Oofta.
So, definitely not the D-pad I am used to. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to die. Luckily, there is some health refill before the boss, which is right after this room. So now we just have to move these statues to pass through. Okay, and last statue. Oh, and don't... Okay, good. I really thought that was going to take me out.
Yeah.
Okay, so now here's the thing. I'm going to hug the left wall to try to avoid activating this teleport pad because that'll make a death warp a little bit more useful after this boss fight. So
That's harkening back to much older PC games, be able to do that kind of thing.
Oh. Okay. So we took out the rat. You're not supposed to be able to hit him with your sword, but it turns out you can with the jump dash thing. So we get bombs. And so we're supposed to bomb at the top of the screen, and that activates a cutscene, which is kind of long. So instead, what we're going to do is take a death abuse to get out of here faster. And since we didn't activate that teleport pad outside this room, it's going to take us right out to the front of the castle. So that saves a bit of time. And since we didn't do that cutscene, the front gates to the castle will not open. So we have to find a different way out of the castle. So, and then So I'll explain this little feature. It turns out bombs are very exploitable. It wouldn't be a Zelda-esque game if that were not the case, right?
Absolutely.
Bomb jumps and all?
So now we're outside of the castle, and we're making our way over to the next area. So it's just a lot of overworld travel. There's not really a lot to say at this point, so...
It's got a good soundtrack.
It does. So, one thing, there's a teleport pad up here that we are going to just activate to save a little bit of time later, so...
That was cute.
No.
Yeah.
Is it going to try to attack you?
It does attack you, yeah.
Well, that's rude. All right, it's no longer cute. It's terrible.
Oh, it's a
This
cute
game is
dive-bombing
exceedingly
bird.
cute, though.
But apparently the cute things will also murder you.
Wouldn't be much game if there wasn't things trying to murder you.
You know, I guess, but...
Okay, so coming up here on the in the next town is an area where you could have influence on the game. You could choose what enemies are invading this town. They're either going to be archers or golems. It's better to do the archers just because they sort of stop when they shoot their arrows at you. The golems are a bit more random, so they're a little harder to deal with. So
I gotcha.
we just mash through the text.
Wow. That was point blank there almost.
No scope.
Oh,
Nice.
so...
So, may I ask?
Yes.
What do the feathers do?
So that's a collection quest thing. You collect 20 of them, and then you return them to someone, and you get some upgrade. I forget whether it's a heart container or something like that.
Something you skip.
Yes.
Ooh.
So now we're making our way to the Runestone Temple. Basically, what happened that we learned about in the cutscene that we skipped is that the wizard Crocus that we saw from the beginning put his brother, the king, under a sleeping spell. And so, so now we need to go acquire 3 ingredients that will allow the wizards or mages or whatever to wake the king from his sleeping spell. So that's what we're doing now.
Oh, that was rude too.
Okay, so I kind of got to focus on this. It's like Simon Says.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's a really pretty short one. There is one that's for like 100% you'd have to get, where you have to do like 10 or 12. It's like really long and kind of frustrating.
And I'm guessing it's randomized.
Yeah, I mean, so I think there are set patterns that it can be, but it's, there's multiple ones and you don't know which ones you're going to get. So now we're making our way through this dungeon.
Cycle-based movement tag.
Yeah, so it turns out that if you can make the same walk through this room every time, and likewise in the next room. It looks bad, but if you know the movement... why am I feel like I'm moving slower than normal or something, because that doesn't normally happen. Maybe I just did something wrong. Okay, so... Remember how I said bombs were exploitable?
Oh, dear.
So that lets us skip a lot of the dungeons. So that's the thing, a timing thing. You have to hit all 3 switches within a certain amount of time to open the gate. Just a safety thing, I'm going to take that archer out. And now we got to take this guy out for a key. Okay. No heart, of course. All right, so we got our key. And now we make our way across. This is another trap room. There are a lot of these trap rooms in this temple. Okay. Okay, that's good. I should be okay on health. I got 2 hearts. That's fine. So, more cycle-based movement stuff.
Nice.
All right.
It's always pleasing to see something well orchestrated like that.
Yeah, now floor tile puzzle, there are a lot of these. They're usually, the ones we'll see in this game, in this run, aren't very bad. There are some that are in the game that are not strictly necessary for this run, that are quite a bit bigger and a little bit more frustrating. So here I am going to activate that teleport stone. That damage is actually fine, believe it or not, because I activated that teleport pad so that I can take a death warp up ahead. So,
Aha.
it just saves walking through a couple of rooms, so it's not like a huge thing, but it does save a little bit of time.
Sure.
Looks like it has a forgiving hitbox.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay, so that's good. Okay, you didn't hit me. So now we gotta do some damage to ourselves. Get this key.
Hooray. Ow.
There we go.
That's not how the story goes.
Okay, so now we're here fighting land molas. Oh.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, come on. So his movement is random, which makes it a little frustrating. You can tell by the color that the screen flashes how close he is to death. Now that it's flashing red, he's pretty close. There we go.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
GG. Ah.
Oh, the arrow. Bow and arrow, sorry.
Okay.
I wonder what other game that might be like there.
Yeah.
The first dungeon.
Yeah. It seems to be a theme.
Okay, so we hit a switch with the arrow, and now we open the door. Now this is cool. You got to hit both targets to open the gate. And now here you go. So I should mention this game is it's available on both Steam and Switch. So if anyone is interested in it, it's a super cool game. This is one of the worst rooms in the game because we see all these torches that are not lit. So you can guess what's going to have to happen.
Oof.
Okay. All right, so normally you're supposed to burn those vines on the wall to uncover the solution to that puzzle, but it's always the same, so turns out I've played this game a time or two before.
I suppose that gives you an advantage.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, get out of the way. So these enemies can all... Oh, and of course I faced the wrong direction. There's no way to turn once you draw the bow. But they can get in the way of trying to light these torches, which is real frustrating.
They have cool
Like that.
noises.
And that didn't actually light the...
Oh, no.
Yeah, see, things keep getting in the way.
Jeez.
So,
And so all of my sub-weapons are controlled by the green energy bar.
I think
And
you
so
got it. Yeah.
So we have to wait for that, and when that goes all the way out... Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So this is why this game is real frustrating in the speedrun. Casually, it's not that bad because you can take out the enemies without too much trouble, but it's real slow. Like... Okay, another trap room. Okay. That was bad. I probably should have tried for hearts. Let's see if I can... Nope. Okay. So more floor tile puzzles. So basically you can't... Once you walk over something, you can't walk on the dark red stuff or it sends you back to the start of the puzzle. So... Okay.
Oops.
Like that. Yeah, that's the right way. Okay. I confused myself for a second.
The spiders know they can't step on those tiles.
Yeah. So there we go, and now another trap room.
That jump slash is pretty neat.
It's overpowered.
That might be why it's neat.
Yeah. Because you also have iframes when you do it too, so...
Oh, nice.
Oh, come on.
It's very satisfying to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of a slow room. This is another... So this is a cycle-based room that's real hard to get the optimum cycle. I already messed it up, so... Now we're going to just take our time because I don't want to... The next room can be kind of dangerous with low health, and so
Those
I
are
would...
big chains.
Yeah, so I'd rather not take a death, so I'm going to take this room real safe because that's better than taking a death.
I agree.
Especially since I knew that... Oh, I almost fell in that pit. That would have been double damage. But... Okay. So... Yeah, we gotta basically light all the torches so we can use the last one to burn these vines. Okay. Of course, no hearts in there, so... Oof.
Oh, those vines.
Yeah. Okay. Those are actually the roots from the possessed trees. There's a thing you can, like, basically kill them, and that turns them good again, and then they don't do that, but that takes a lot of time. So, here we go. This is the boss of the temple. It's a big golem. So... Oof. Oh. I tried to do a thing, but I put the bomb too early, so... Okay, he's got random attacks, and those attacks take different amounts of time, which determine how many times you can hit him. You gotta throw a bomb in his mouth and then shoot that red jewel with your arrows. And so the different lengths of the different attacks that he does determines how full your stamina gauge fills up, so how many times you can shoot him with your arrows. Okay. Okay, so he's getting close because it's now flashing red. I think only a couple more hits. Oof. Oof.
Bzz.
There we go.
Nice.
So take him out, and then that warps us back to the palace, or the castle. So
Ooh, what's that?
that is the first of the ingredients. I forget what it's called.
All right.
But that's the
Looks
first
like a
of the three
clover.
ingredients we need to wake the sleeping king. So
Nice.
that's the name of the game.
It's the green ingredient.
Yes.
It's green.
It's green. It's the first one.
Okay, so now we are headed to the boiling caverns. And so remember that teleport pad that we activated that I said was going to save us some time later?
Yeah.
It's going to save us some time here very shortly. So basically a few seconds of overworld walking we're going to be able to skip. Because we'll just come out here and warp to it.
Nobody likes walking around an overworld.
Right?
You
So
could just say nobody likes walking around.
I guess that's
strong
true.
agree. So, okay, so now we're going into this bandit camp on our way to the Gasping Marshes.
This feels very much like a tabletop game in some respects.
Okay.
In terms of the enemy tropey things.
Yeah. So here's another place where the you can have an impact on the game. It turns out it literally does not matter which one you pick, whether it's a pirate queen or a bandit ninja or something. I don't know. Because remember when I said bombs are exploitable?
And then you left a little present for them. Here, have this one too.
So now we're in the Gasping Marshes.
Ooh, a ghost.
Yeah.
A ghost with a wig.
Okay. So yeah, a bit more overworld travel here, and then we will be in the Boiling Caverns, which is a very place. Of course, that Zora always pops up. Like, I think I've had one run where that Zora didn't get in the way of my arrow shot.
Nice.
All right, so another time where we have to play light all the torches, so... Oh, right, I forgot. There we go. So we lit all the torches, and we open this. I have full health now, which is very good.
Ooh. Those fire noms.
So we're coming here, taking a slight detour to get this key. Remember this key, because we're going to be hanging on to it for a long time.
All right.
Okay. So here is, I would say, coming up the hardest clip in the game because it's got a timing element associated with it. So I'm going to need to focus. I'm probably going to die as well, because unless I... Yeah, there we go. So basically I have to place the bomb right when I take environmental damage from the lava in order to make the clip work. So there's that timing element with it, which is why it's the hardest, in my opinion, the hardest clip in the game. So, but it saves a lot of stuff, so... Okay, so... Of course, in my most recent practice run, I got it first try. But yeah, it's just, it's a real tricky clip.
Yeah, so it looks pretty finicky to be able to time that right when you get hit by an element.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Oh, it didn't even have to hit you, it just put you in.
Yeah. So, got one heart. That's okay. So, now basically I don't want to die until I get... Well, ever, really. But if I die before I get to the next... to the mid-boss, basically, I'll have to do the clip over. So...
Oof.
Optimal movement.
Yes. So that's a block tile puzzle. Okay, no. Oh, we did get one heart, so...
Say, be a friend, give a heart, please.
I have a Super Nintendo RPG that I think you would enjoy after watching this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals.
I've heard of it, but I have never played it.
It has a lot of dungeon puzzle elements like this, unlike the first Lufia game, and it's a really solid.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, oof. I did not want to take that damage.
Yeah, we got some Lufia love in chat. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a really solid RPG.
Of course, no. Okay.
Those look nasty.
Yeah, you can use the sword dash thing to get through them, but the timing is weird, and I haven't, like the timing and spacing for it's a little weird, and I haven't practiced it, so. Okay, good, we got a heart, so. Gonna take this a little bit, try to take this a little bit safe. If you time it just right, you can just keep walking and swinging your sword and not take damage, but I was not so lucky. Oh, yes, please.
I think that's the first heart drop I've seen.
There have been some. They
Okay.
go really quick and hard to, or can be hard to see.
I gotcha.
Oh, and those things aren't even spaced apart regularly. You gotta really pay attention.
Okay, we got a heart there, so that's good. This next room, or no, it's the room after this. I always forget about this puzzle. The room after this can be a real pain with low health, so. So yeah, just got to slide all these blocks into place.
And of course, it's like the most inconvenient way to do it.
Yeah, that's by design.
Yeah, well, yeah. I didn't figure you're making it harder on yourself. Yeah, that's real interesting. Wired Wiki is telling us about heart drops in this game.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Wired Wiki is very good at this game as the world record holder in like all the categories.
Nice.
So, shout outs to Wiki. I learned from his videos how to do like all the things.
That's
So-
really rad. Just 3, Kappa.
Oof. Come on. That was bad. I should have... Oh, dang it. I should have just gone. I thought they were going to move sooner than that.
Nice.
Okay, that worked out.
Nice.
Okay,
I'm
got a
guessing
heart.
that's not the intended mechanic for that room.
Not really.
Okay.
I think you're...
Oh, they come back.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I think you're supposed to ride it out and stuff, but...
I mean, why bother if you have something faster?
Right? Hey, there's a heart.
Nice.
So... I like to take this part a little bit safer because...
That guy looks not
Yeah.
friendly.
Exactly.
Okay, see if I can get any hearts from these.
That was satisfying.
Yeah, right? Hey, okay. Okay.
Oof.
Oof.
Ouch. Ouch.
I think I'm coming up on... Yeah, just after this is the mid-boss, so... Okay. So this mid-boss is really tough for me. Wiki makes it look super easy, but this is why I want that potion, because I tend to have the hardest time with this boss.
This looks like something straight out of a twin stick shooter.
Yeah, or a little bit of bullet hell going on. Bullet heck, sorry.
Yeah, a little bullet heck.
I was trying to avoid that.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Before I forget. Oh, I did not use the potion in time. The pause button is in a different spot on this controller from what I'm used to, and so I had to look down to find where it was.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one. It is pretty tame, but still, like the number of bullets on the screen is still decent.
Ah, shoot. Oh, hey, I didn't even have to use the potion that time.
Nice work.
Good job. Is that a bloomerang?
It is a bloomerang, so we're going to equip that.
I will stop with that now.
No, it's fine.
Get some hearts to refill my health because... Oh, heck. Ah, dang it, I did not... Okay, got one hit in on him. So now here we're going to... I forget which side I gotta... I think it's to the left. There we go. So, gotta take care of these things. Of course it didn't hit him. So obviously this is the intended way to do all of this.
Absolutely.
Bombs are not at all exploitable.
Nah.
Oh, shoot.
Oof. I'm sorry, would you like fire in the face?
Don't mind if I do.
Oof.
Okay, took care of that. So that guy can really kind of wreck you like that if you let him. Ah, dang it. I was not ready for that. And now there's no heart pots there for me to refill health on.
Yeah, Wiki, I don't even see how you'd be able to play this game without getting bombed so early in the game.
I mean, you'd have to do things as intended.
I thought this was intended.
Yeah, this is the entire intended strats for everything.
You're right. I'm definitely wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, so now
I'm just believing whatever Eon tells me at this point.
oof. I am almost dead, so I might be taking a death soon. Why did I do that? Okay. That was a thing. Oof.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
there's that death I was talking about. That's
Yep.
okay. It just puts us back one room. We have to redo that bomb clip. That's okay. Oh, shoot. Why did I go that direction? Okay. Okay.
Whoa.
That's fine. Okay, so here's another trap room. We got to take out all of these. Turns out the boomerang is a real efficient way to take them out. And also refill some health, so... So, saves a lot of dungeon travel when you can just clip through walls like that.
As intended.
As intended, yes. If you weren't supposed to do it, would they have left it in the game?
That's true.
Think about that.
Mm.
QA would have said it was a bug.
You silly developer types and your works as intended.
It's just an undocumented feature, that's all.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so here is another, probably the second hardest bomb clip in my opinion. This time I think I heard Wiki say before that it's like a 2-pixel window on the setup for it, so let's see if my... Hey, first try.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, so I have to remember I have a potion in case, because this boss can go pear-shaped pretty quickly too if I get bad patterns and such.
I have a message to deliver to you.
Okay.
Imagine the word girl, but many times.
Yes.
And sometimes without spaces between the girl.
The delivery of girl has arrived? Oh,
Yes.
shoot. I'm gonna actually just use the potion because I forgot my health situation. Oh, also, let's put the boomerang back on. Okay. So there we go. That is the boiling caverns. We got the orange ingredient.
All
Nice.
right. Let me guess. There's going to be a blue one.
You know, you might be onto something.
You wouldn't expect purple?
So, okay. So now we did that, and now it's on to the Frostroot Shrine, I think is the name of the next one.
That sounds very blue, actually. You're right.
Yeah. So this is actually, in the any percent run, this is the first place you go to after getting the bombs. But it turns out, so we are going to get some dash shoes, which are pretty rad. But it turns out there's a cutscene that plays when you go up the mountain, and that cutscene wipes out all the bosses that you should have already beaten. It just assumes that you've done them. So they're no longer there, which means we can't go there first in the all bosses category, because then we can't actually fight all of the bosses. So
That boomerang is also just really fun to watch, have it go across the screen.
yeah,
Just take enemies out.
the boomerang kind of behaves like the boomerang in Binding of Isaac. More so than like the boomerang in Legend of Zelda. All right, so here, this elevator up is the cutscene that basically you can't trigger if you're doing all bosses before you defeat the bosses we've already defeated. So
Fair enough.
And now we're in the snow because we're on a mountain.
Suddenly Celeste.
Yeah,
Actually, the soundtrack kind of reminds me of that too.
I could see that.
Did you skip her up to the top of a wall using a huge elevator?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't question things. It's as intended.
I mean, that elevator is the legit intended way to get up the mountain, so...
So unintended.
So here, you're supposed to leave the town that we were just in to the north, which causes a cutscene and stuff, which then causes a race to happen. To get you have to go through this at so fast. Oh, that's the first time I've had to do that twice. But so you're supposed to do this in under a certain amount of time to get the dash boots, but we can just clip in and get them and then get out.
Wiki wishes there were another way that didn't involve taking the elevator, because it would make any percent so much different.
Yeah. So here, if we stay on the edge, we still get healed from these hot springs. Oh, and I need to equip those boots. But it doesn't slow us down. When you walk through water, it slows you down. So
Use the boots to get through. Dang.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the boots are V good. So we just kind of spam them a lot. You don't really want to let your stamina go all the way down, because then I should not have done that right at the screen transition. You don't want it to go all the way down, because then that takes more time to refill. Sort of like the punishment for completely exhausting that energy.
Sure.
Okay, so here we go into the Frostroot Shrine. Oh, that did not go... Ah. My bomb aim was real bad there. You're supposed to just throw 2 bombs, one to blow up the coffin and one to hit the switch. Oof.
Ooh. Cold bones there.
Okay, so now here we got to get a key.
So do these keys work in any of the dungeons?
They do. So yeah, it's like Zelda 1 instead of Link to the Past in that regard. So any key works on any door.
Nice.
Which is real nice, because we still have that key that we got at the start of the Boiling Caverns, if you've noticed.
Yes, there's still that one key that's been there for quite a while.
I mean, it's the one that you told me to remember, so...
That was not real good RNG for how those ice golems moved. If I could get this chest, I'd be very happy.
Ice physics are still ice physics.
Yeah, you can actually use your sword to help you dash across the ice faster than you can with the dash boots, which is really neat. It's a little weird on the timing. I don't have it quite down, but it's still pretty rad. Those eyeballs behaved very nicely. And this is one of my favorite rooms to do in the game, just because when you do it right, it's really nice.
Ooh. So can you dash over the black parts, or do you have to be on a tile?
You have to be on the tile. As soon as you get over the black part, you just fall into the hole. Okay, so bombs exploitable. Remember that.
Intended. Remember that.
So yeah, that just skipped a bunch of going around to light the light the torch and then go through a different thing, and then
I must remember if I ever make a game to make sure that there's all of these options.
Yes.
Intentional options.
Okay, there we go. That was a little slow, but all right. Rather large tile puzzle, but not so bad. Okay. All right, and now those icicles hurt.
5 on the way by.
Wiki with the low-hanging fruit.
Oh. Taking a warp
Killer
there.
and Wiki are talking in chat, and Wiki was lamenting that those eyes sometimes don't die and just kind of form a wall, and
Yeah.
then had mentioned that it only really happens when his run is good.
Yeah.
And then Killer said, "Oh, not cool." And then Wiki responded, "Very cool. It's an ice dungeon." I call that low-hanging fruit.
So you can actually still hit the worm. Oh, that's bad RNG. What? Come on. Do your jumps. Oof.
So I see we're fighting Landmo.
Just a 1 though.
That's true. Hey, I also enjoy puns and wordplay. I'm not shaming you for that. I'm shaming you for the very obviousness of it.
Come on. There we go.
Nice.
So,
Big old treasure box.
yes.
Nice, Landmo. Yeah. The tentacle emotes that Twitch made as
Yes.
global emotes are sure things.
They are. Oof. Poor
Snowball
decision
to the
making on my part.
face.
Okay, so another sliding block puzzle. Which it's real nice that we got that flame power up, the flame magic, so we can melt the ice around there to be able to do this puzzle, right?
Of course somebody's going to mention Sokoban.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
Yay.
Okay, so this is a room where we have to, this is the largest of these trap rooms, as I call them, where you have to kill all the enemies in the room. And we're actually going to take a fall into a pit warp to make it faster, just because routing, because it's so long. We have to exit out of the top, but there's enemies on both sides, the left and the right. So we go up one side, take out a bunch of the enemies, then fall in the pit, and go up the other side. And there's plenty of hearts in the room, so there's really no reason not to do that. So there we go. Not a bad room. And they all behaved. Oh. Oof. Okay. So this is a fun room for varying definitions of fun.
Fun for all kinds of fun.
Okay, so made it out. Now we just don't want to fall off the edge and lose a bunch of health. Okay, let's equip you. Because we need the... That's the wrong button! Hey!
I was gonna say, those look like very precise sword swings there.
I suppose now would be a good time for me to mention that we received a donation from Wiki as well.
That would be a great time. All right, hit that switch. Awesome.
Got a $15 donation from Wiki that says, "Gotta donate for that first try skip, PogChamp."
Nice. Okay. Refilling the hearts, and now we're at the boss. Let me re-equip the correct thing. And this is, my chat has named him Not Mothula, or as my splits say, Nothula. So...
My brain just went, use bombos.
Yeah. Right? So basically, with a combination of the sword attacks and this fire that we got, we can handle him pretty well. But if you're not careful, he does a lot of damage. So...
I thought those were zombie brains.
Yeah, they are.
Beauty really wants to know what getting 20 brains gets you.
It's either a heart or energy upgrade. There we go. Took him out. Good fight.
Yes.
So that's the last of the 3 ingredients. So we can wake the king. But oh no, what's this?
Grandpa awakens. What?
There's the evil wizard Crocus with his orc army storming the castle.
Oh, I thought he was a good guy.
Yeah. I
Right?
didn't see this coming.
Did not see this coming?
No.
Same. It just so happens that they're storming right when we warp back with the final ingredient to wake up the king. We had great timing.
Yes.
Hmm.
The best timing.
Just imagine if we weren't speedrunning this. It would be all over at this point.
Then that had to have been the intended route. Otherwise, you never would have made it back in time.
Exactly.
Oh, dear.
So it turns out the king is real strong.
Hmm.
So now the king is awake. Hooray, the game's over. Except we got to take out the evil wizard Crocus. So now we have a beam sword, which is rad.
That was pretty rad. Dang.
What happens if you lose a heart? Do you still have the beam sword?
No, the beam sword's only when you have full health. So
All right.
Okay, every other 20 brains you deliver gives you money.
yeah,
I
the first
see.
one gives you something, and then after that, there are a bunch of collection things like that in the game.
Oh, like those feathers that you were talking about before.
Yeah,
too.
and there's mushrooms that you can collect, and honeycombs, and I'm not sure what. I think there may be a couple others that I'm just not remembering. All right, so there we go. Got that. equip bombs. Oh, didn't get both of them. Okay.
That just seems rude.
Right?
Going in and blowing up some caskets?
So, the beam sword is real nice when we have it. So we got that invincibility potion, which we'll see coming up, where it's real nice. This coming up is what I would consider to be the worst room in the game, I think.
And of course, Killard saying that it's their favorite room, Kappa.
Yeah. The Zubat room? Yeah. It's a very room.
Just the second to worst room, huh?
It's up to personal opinion, but I find it to be the worst personally. But it is a personal opinion thing. So yeah, there's lots of these bats here, and it only gets worse from here.
Oh. Oh, and there goes the beam.
Yeah, let's see. Sometimes you can find a heart in one of these pots. Okay, we got... Well, we had beam back. So there's some more pots up here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go and...
Gosh, there's way too many keys in this room.
Yep.
So the potion is real nice because you don't get hit with it. So, oh, and then I took a hit from my bomb because... But I got it back, so hooray.
Yay.
Nice. Fine. Call them shiny Zubats all you want.
Okay.
Ouch.
No hearts under there. There's a heart under there, but not enough to get beam back.
But it blew up.
It blew up just enough to put you back to where you'd be back to exactly where you were.
Okay, so we're just going to make our way through here. Oh, there's a heart that I missed. There's another heart that I missed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's put boots back on. So now we're in the wastelands. And... Now we get another one of these invincibility potions. That'll come in real handy later.
Oh, thank you for cleaning up those skulls, she says.
Yeah, right? No, she actually wants you to collect a bunch of skulls for her. And she'll give you, like, heart or energy. I can never remember what the rewards are. It's generally either... at first, it's either a heart or an energy upgrade. And then after that, it's...
It's a Professor Oak emote. Oh, love it.
Oof, okay. So, and then now we get to play Pipe Dream.
Aha.
Let's get that. And there will be more Pipe Dream to come. So I hope you like it. All right, entering the final castle. Oof.
Those are some lovely looking Tesla coils.
Right? No hearts in there. So this is a very bad room as well.
Oh. Oh, and he's standing right at the top of the stairs. Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, made it through without falling. It does not happen often, so... you're supposed to go throughout the like a bunch of rooms to find out what those symbols are supposed to be. But again, it never changes, so you just remember what they are and you're good.
Ooh, a conveyor belt room.
Yes, there's a few more of those to come. So this is a neat block puzzle room. You can actually soft lock yourself in this room. To the point where you have to save and quit to get out. Oh, come on. Okay.
EI says PlayStation button password.
Yes. Oof.
Ooh. Ouch.
Gonna wait.
Yeah.
So you can actually do that much more efficiently than I did. I just did real bad, so. Okay, so more pipe dream. Oh, shoot, come on. There we go. So we do that. It takes out one of the three lightning things blocking the room to the final boss fight. So okay, so now we have our final floor tile puzzle.
This music is how you know the game means business right now.
Right. Okay, so that was the key that we got from the Boiling Caverns. We finally used it. I usually... Okay, that's fine. We have full health. Okay. Oh, come on! I did.
It hit you, huh? Oh. Oh.
Those. Oh.
I think the
Comedy of errors right here.
You're learning from Mr. Bond.
Okay, so we got that potion, which we
I'm sure he's thinking he resembles
might
Evan
not
Martin.
need to use, but... Okay, so we've got full health. Okay. There's a cool stun lock on this boss. Oof. Well, I messed it up.
Conveyor belt plus test the coils. Ooh.
I should probably just use the potion, but I'm gonna... Okay, let's use the potion now. Okay, so did not unfortunately get the stun lock kill, but that's okay. All right, so come out here, go back to the Wastelands Castle.
That guy's just trying in vain to hit you with a sword.
That was the like mid boss of the final castle, so we had to. That's why we went all the way over there. And that's the only reason why we actually. There we go. The only reason why we actually did that other pipe dream puzzle. So. I think, yeah, okay, there we go. That's right. I confused myself. And then there and there. Oof. And then. Oh, what did I do wrong? No? Shoot. What's not... Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
I just missed that, hitting that one. Okay, so turns out we only did 2 of them, but that's the final one you're supposed to do, so the game just assumes you've done all of them at that point. And now we can get into the boss. So let's put our dash boots on. Oof, okay. So here we are in the final battle. Okay, well, shoot.
Ooh.
So here we are in phase 2. And there we go. And time's coming up when the screen fades white, so... And... Time.
All right. That was a 107.26.
Not bad.
Nice job.
So... And that is all bosses in Blossom Tales. So we've taken out the evil wizard Crocus, and now we get this ring that lets you teleport at any time. And then we see the end. Kids are going to bed now.
Who needs a ring when you have the bombs?
Right? So, yeah, the bombs are super cool. I did eventually 100% my casual playthrough save of this game, although I definitely did some things in unintended ways with bomb clipping. So. And then credits are going to roll. We don't need to watch those. And that is the game, so thank you very much for that. And I think Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes is next.
It sure is. All right, we're going to cut over to setup, and then we'll be ready to start that up very shortly. See y'all soon.